You're not doing it. Are you ready?
2.
Nope. Are you ready? 5.
Yes. 5.
4.
3.
3. 2. 1. And we...
Boom! What is up, everybody? Matt and Matt back with another episode of Matt and Matt
Chats. Can you believe that we're already on the second episode? And
we're closer to 100
hot.
now.
We are hot.
Woo! Woo!
Episode 51.
Presented by, oh, you know what?
What?
When we get our next sponsor, we can do presented by or sponsored by, and we can actually put their logo up here and everything.
Love it.
Dude, oh my, I'm a genius. I am doing so much as the damn, it's incredible.
You finally contributed.
Woo!
Well done.
Super, super happy. So, what, I mean,
First of all, look. I love
yeah.
the look. I'm just going to start right now. Love
How
the
could
look.
you not? Woo!
Doing your dance.
Wait, speaking of yourself, did you know you were a red hat guy?
Hey, you get that Google money, or you get that
So listen,
you get that YouTube money, and you start.
I know that. So one thing that I am not is the accountant.
No.
Or the CFO.
No.
That's you.
That's me. Getting that Google money.
What are you doing?
That's my Google dance.
Oh, yes. So
you gotta
did we get like a pay? Did we get a paycheck and I wasn't told about it?
No, we did not. Don't worry about the paychecks. CFO is this guy, not that guy.
Because you're looking, I mean, damn good in that, whatever whatever that is.
So my
suit with
I got my
what's
red
the thing
hat.
You kind of put in there?
My
the
fedora.
pocket square.
Yeah, a little pocket square here.
And you look like that one bond trader guy that doesn't button up his shirt all the way.
Hey, we got it. You want to switch up outfits? We're still, maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll go to our LA office.
I mean, everybody, look at him. Just look at him.
Look. I mean,
Woo!
doing what I do.
Right.
We can't not look good for the audience.
Woo, dude, because listen, we're close to, I think, 40 views.
Really?
Already.
Really?
Yeah.
Episode 1 that's out there?
Is already at 40 views on YouTube.
Loving it.
First of all, if you're not watching on YouTube, it's actually pretty good, and I think it's just going to get even better.
I hope so.
Now, still with the podcast, I need you to play it, turn the volume all the way down, still so we get the clicks on that. But YouTube is going to be where it's going.
This could be kind of the next
to the moon.
The next layer.
To the moon.
Loving it. So
rocket to the moon.
So yeah, I noticed on the board that you don't have what we're going to talk about. So awesome job.
Because you hated that.
Awesome job.
So I took the feedback, and we didn't do that.
That's good.
Kind of a little surprise for everybody.
And
so,
wait,
what do we got?
Before we start, quick question.
Yep.
What percentage is your Oculus on? Are you at like 13%? Like, I know how you like to get it in, start it where you're like at
so actually, guess what 0%. I did?
0%. To where
guess
we
what
can
I did?
I don't need to have more technical problems.
You know why I was late today to the show?
You weren't, but why?
56.
Okay, you're good.
I was playing a little front nine at Valhalla.
Yeah? How is it going?
Guess what? That game is very accurate.
It's fucking dope, isn't it?
Well, my point is that, as you know, I'm an amateur golfer.
If that. I don't know if I'd give you amateur. A rookie.
I'm a rookie golfer, right? So I've probably golfed, 7 times in my entire life. But besides the point, but video games are different, right? So video games, even if you're bad at sports in real life, it's cool because everyone can kind of come together and you can play and it's like somewhat, competitive or whatever.
Okay.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
In this golf,
it's always chicken butt.
In this Golf Plus game,
yeah,
it's very realistic.
Shout out to Golf Plus.
Oh my gosh,
great game!
First of all,
great game.
Right.
Shout out to Oculus. We have to shout out Oculus. Oculus is the new Cash App.
It's almost got to be
pre-sponsor right now. Oculus, where you at? We'd love to put
Oculus Quest 2.
We'd love to put up sponsored by Oculus. Right.
How cool. Dude, we could be the first.
They probably have a logo, I imagine, around here somewhere.
Right.
That you would be able to put up.
Right. Interesting. Maybe we could look at that.
Maybe the director of advertising could work on that. Maybe. Maybe.
I'll put it on my list.
Talk to him about it.
But so I'm at Valhalla, right?
Yep.
Beautiful course, by the way.
Wonderful course. Yep.
We're out. It's got a lot of water, a lot of nice sand, sand, everything. What do you think so I only play the front 9 because I'm like, shit, I got to get to the office.
Right.
We got an episode to record, so I couldn't do it all.
Sure.
What do you think I shot on the front 9?
65.
Oh my gosh, not that bad.
What'd you shoot?
56.
See? A couple extra missed putts and I would have been right.
After 2, I was at like 17.
It's not easy. It's hard.
I think I 4-putted one hole. And so it was not pretty. And actually when you start on it, in the beginning when you're doing like the testing or whatever that is.
Yeah.
They almost gotta like cheat because I was like shooting too good on like the practice warm-up one.
Oh, yeah.
But when I actually did a front 9.
Did you just start hooking to the right?
Oh, it was a disaster.
Yeah.
It was exactly how I play real golf. So
it's even more accurate in the metaverse than you thought.
It's pretty realistic.
Maybe we'll get together.
How cool would it be?
We'll get together and get out on the links and play Valhalla together.
Right, maybe. Okay, so speaking of that, do we want to hop in with the first segment of I basically have a new job? I don't know if anyone knew that.
I mean, I think for the last 3 days, people have started to realize, if they didn't before, they've started to realize that you are an Oculus salesman.
I have a passion, right? And so, ever since I did the first steps over at your house, a couple weeks ago.
Right. That video was recorded and is on Twitter, by the way.
Right. So that's my first set of, my first line of work there. But I was hit up by one of the listeners, and they were like, hey, yo, come show me the Oculus. And a couple of our other buddies are going to be over there. Like, come over. We want to,
we got to check this out. We need to see the future. We need to know
because
what the future's going to be.
They've been hearing the hype. They've been hearing all the hype from the Matt and Matt
checks. The hype is real.
Right. So I go over there.
Okay.
And all my buddies are over there. Wentz, Chad, Jamie. They're all over there. And they're all patiently waiting to see the Oculus.
Don't know any of them, but okay.
No,
I know Jamie.
Anyways.
I know Jamie.
So
he's not Jordan.
I
call Jamie not Jordan.
Right. I show them the first steps. Like you called
me. So you called me. You were like, "Hey, let's jump in. Let's jump in the workspace. Right. Let's show everybody what's up." Netflix is crazy. Netflix is.
We did the ping pong, all of that.
I haven't played ping pong yet. How was ping pong?
It's really good. So 2 minutes in, once everyone puts it on for the first time, 2 minutes in,
sold.
They're already looking up on Amazon and Best Buy,
dude. It's
how
crazy.
They can get one.
It's crazy.
And if you could just remind everyone how I was, you were like, "Hey, Matt, you said you were gonna get an Oculus, but you never did."
Well, you did after a couple weeks.
I did, but I said I was going to do it right away.
Right.
And my point is that I should have got it right away. When they said, we're going to get it, they were legit ordering it while I was still there and trying to find the fastest way to get the Oculus. How could they get it in their hands? They want it. And guess what?
You got to give them what they want.
No, they got it.
Right.
They told me that half of them already did Best Buy pickup today.
So
they have it.
Here's the thing, they get Golf Plus.
Some of them already have.
We get a foursome together.
Let's do it.
We get a foursome out there to play Valhalla.
Let's go.
Let's effing go.
I'm right. Actually, we're going to have to watch our cussing if we're going to start putting this on YouTube.
Probably. Not really. It's 18 plus. You wouldn't know this, but when I upload it, it's 18 plus, so.
Okay. Maybe sometimes you could like beep out my cuss words or something.
I won't do that.
That'd be kind of funny.
No.
Wouldn't. But they're all hooked. They already have it. We're already like looking at all the games. I mean, this is the new up and coming thing. And I should basically just be a salesman for Oculus. I sold them thousands of dollars worth of product in one night.
Okay. And so I think of this as like a pyramid scheme. Okay. Who, if you had to thank anyone, not that I'm looking for this, if you had to thank anyone for getting you into the Oculus, who would it be?
Is this a trick question?
Nope.
Wait, you?
Exactly.
Woo!
You know why? Because I told you about the Oculus, and you in the beginning were questionable. You were like, "Oh, I don't know, Matt. I don't know. How much is it?
Right.
How much is it?
Right.
This isn't going to be that cool." But then I got you in. All it takes, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I say for everybody. All it takes is 15, 20 minutes.
Well, listen, Facebook could literally just hire me. I'll go out on the road. I'll go on the streets. I'll go wherever, and I will sell. I will get these sold.
The crazy thing is that the games cost money. These should be like the old school phones where they give these away, and then you just pay for the stuff. You pay for the games. Right. You pay for the stuff.
Right.
If you gave 1 million of these away, game over. Everyone would be doing it.
Right. Absolutely right.
Definitely they definitely need to be sending Oculuses to all these social influencers.
Right.
And
why aren't they?
All the smart, like all the big time people, the Ninja better be getting an Oculus.
Right. And it's like, I know that I'm the director of marketing for our, company.
But you're not the director of marketing for Facebook. Meta.
But I could be.
Meta. Sorry, we don't want to get in trouble this early.
Right.
I
could
Meta.
Be.
No, you couldn't.
I could sell these.
No, you're not.
I could sell another.
You're not.
I could sell another.
You're
10
not
of
good
these.
at this job.
Wait, what?
And we have 2 people and no audience, so you're definitely not going to be the director of a global conglomerate.
Okay. I like how the last episode you were like, "Oh, well, this isn't even going on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about that." What? Oh, it did.
Well, no, the first one. Oh my gosh! Speaking of going on YouTube,
okay.
I believe that my wife shared this on Facebook with everybody.
My wife?
My wife.
She's our biggest fan. She listens to every episode.
You think
she's always there, right?
No.
Huh.
No. I think she just wants to embarrass me, so she puts it out. So she put it out in front of everybody. But joke's on her. It's what I wanted her to do in the first place.
Do anyways. Okay, right? We got to keep going. We got to keep going because we're
off track.
Okay. What are we doing first, or what are we doing next?
Oculus salesman. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to talk to you about.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Let's wave. First, let's wave to the fans.
Hey, everybody.
Wave.
Hey, thanks for joining in.
Thanks for joining in.
Like I said, please subscribe, like on YouTube. I just hit something.
What do you mean?
Like and subscribe. First of all, this is going to catch like wildfire.
We're going for 100. We're going for 100 subscriptions.
You want to get in now. You want to get in now.
At the ground floor.
Before
get in at the ground floor.
You know what I kind of feel like we're doing right now?
What?
We're kind of hosting like a QVC
infomercial.
Show.
That's right.
Right.
The Metaverse QVC. This could be the Metaverse QVC, and like items pop up. The digital like NFTs can pop up, and then you can just start selling NFTs. You have like online? A thing here.
It's like, but if you call now. 4 easy installment payments of $24.99
for an NFT.
That will get you
$24,999 for installments. NFTs are insane.
For the gorilla ones, but there are cheaper ones.
Anyway,
like the ape.
We need to start. We need to start coming out with our NFTs. Anyway, so you need to tell me.
Don't spoil anything.
You need to tell me.
What do I need to tell you?
Why do you hate Albert Pujols?
I knew this would come up.
Well, yeah.
I don't hate him.
Listen, no. You got to stop.
I don't hate anybody.
Okay. You are not happy. Then, okay, why are you not happy that Albert Pujols is a Cardinal again? Good job, Albert. Thank you. Welcome home. We're going to get you.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, listen, everybody. This is the deal. Albert Pujols left us how many years ago?
12, 10.
10,
something like that.
10 years ago.
Well,
he had the opportunity to stay here for just a little bit less money.
I knew this was going to be your argument.
And he didn't have to leave us. We had just won the World Series. Okay. And he goes off into the sunset into LA.
Look.
Go ahead.
If you are going to be on the Matt and Matt chats,
which am.
You are.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
But let's say that the New York Sports Talk Radio comes and says, "Hey, Matt, we're actually going to start a sports metaverse talk show, and we want you in it."
Me?
And we're going to give you $30 million. What is your answer going to be?
But if you're going to give me 20, I'm sticking with you. You're my guy.
I'm not giving you 20.
That's what the Cardinals were doing.
But I'm not.
Well, I mean, if you're not offering me nothing, yes, I'm leaving. But the Cardinals did offer him like 20% less.
So if I offer you $1 and they offer you $1 million, you're going to go.
Again, the percentages aren't right. But if you did it on a 20% discount, yes, I would stay with you. You're more important to me than the money.
You say that.
My legacy,
you say that now.
My legacy, my brand, all of that is more important than an extra couple million.
You say that now only because you're not being offered an extra couple million. Let's get the extra couple million out there and then see where your loyalties lie. We'll see. Wow. Give it a year. Give it a year.
So, no.
I don't expect you to be at the Matt and Matt chats a couple years from now. Whenever they're like, "Oh, Matt, you gotta come on to our show."
Matt, let me just tell you. Did you know that the Cardinals played a game today?
Yeah, they scored 26 runs. First time ever.
Guess what? Albert Pujols came up to bat with the bases loaded for his first at bat ever. Guess what he did? Double play ball.
Get those out in spring training so you can hit home runs during the regular season. You got to get rid of the bad before you do the good. Come on, brah. You know how to do this thing goes.
But you're telling me that he didn't score one run out of the 28 runs or whatever it was?
He's not there to score preseason runs. He's there to score DH regular season and playoff runs.
Okay. All right. I just want him to hopefully he's on the field playing, right? The only good thing about this is we got him for $2.5 million. That's a steal in Major League Baseball.
Fine. If you're such a hater, I am excited that he's going to score. He's going to hit his 700th home run as a Cardinal. And he's 17 home runs away.
Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Right.
You don't think he will? You don't think he will?
I hope he does it. If he can stay on the field, then he may.
You think he's going to hit 20 home runs?
I mean, I hope. Listen, I want to win a World Series.
Do you
I don't
think
care
that
about
Albert
one
Pujols,
person's accolades?
Do you think Albert Pujols doesn't want to win a World Series?
But do you think that our general manager signed him for his baseball abilities or to sell tickets?
Both. I'll bet you he hits more than 20 home runs.
Okay, let's do that.
20 for 20. $20 for 20 home runs.
Give me put it on the board. Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
All right, hold on 1 second here. Whoa. Where's my thingamabobber?
You got it?
Where's my thingamabobber?
What thingamabobber? I don't know what you're even talking about.
How do I get up to the desk?
Oh my gosh, more technical difficulties is what we're dealing with?
All right, you know what? We'll put it on the board later.
It'll be on the board. Don't worry, it'll be on the board.
We'll put it on the board later. Okay.
So why are you such a hater?
I just don't think he's coming for the right reasons.
He's coming to retire a Cardinal. That's the only reason you need.
Matt, it was a bad breakup 10 years ago. I'm over it. And now you want to come back in my life?
Apparently not.
Now you want to come back in my life?
You're still hating.
I know, but I was over it. I was past. I moved on.
But you haven't moved on, or you wouldn't even care.
I mean, we have played some of the worst baseball in the last 8 years. Yes?
Okay.
The team's been awful. I want to win.
Awful's the wrong word. There's probably 20 to 25 teams that wish they were the Cardinals every year.
Well,
There are some awful teams. There are some awful teams out there, and Baltimore Orioles comes to mind. The Cardinals are not the Baltimore Orioles.
The Miami Marlins. Yeah.
Miami.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Did I tell you my dad went to a Marlins game like 3 years ago, and they said, pick any seat you want. And he's like, he said, no, but I have a ticket for like a specific spot. They go, no, sit anywhere you want to sit.
No one's going to stop you from going anywhere.
Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious.
But, okay. Anyways.
What do you got?
Okay. What are we doing next? Okay. Big thing in the news. We don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but we can't not talk about it. What were you doing the other night? When was it? Sunday, I guess.
Nothing.
What were you doing on Sunday night?
Nothing.
It was...
I know what I was not doing.
Watching the Oscars.
I was not doing that. No, I did not watch. Oh, I was playing basketball Sunday.
Okay.
That's what I do on Sundays.
In your pickup league.
Right.
So, I wasn't watching the Oscars either. But all of a sudden, I looked down at the, down at the Twitter sphere.
Okay.
And it starts blowing up.
Okay.
And the award shows have been dying, right? I mean, it's pretty clear the award shows, all of the ratings have been going down recently. And so, all of a sudden, Chris Rock, right? Chris Rock's super funny. Chris Rock is the host, and he's hosting the Oscars, and he's doing some jokes.
You really think that you need to explain this to everyone?
Matt.
You think that whoever you're talking to doesn't know what happened?
I'm setting the scene.
Okay.
You know how I like to do that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I thought we don't have all day.
Right. So let me speed it up then. Okay. So then what happens is that Chris Rock is doing a G.I. Jane joke.
Okay.
And he references Will Smith's wife.
Okay. I know. Be careful, because Will Smith might walk in your room and smack you if you're not careful here.
So normally you would think, it's the Oscars. It's supposed to be fun. Chris Rock is a funny guy. He's just supposed to do the jokes.
But it's
right.
I mean, not really, but okay. It's supposed to be.
Why not really?
It's supposed to be respectful. It is supposed to be funny, but it's supposed to be respectful at the same time.
Matt, but
they're not at the MTV Roast Awards.
You know, the era of comedians that are like that are edgy, and they talk about stuff.
Right.
David Chappelle, Chris Rock, all the guys like that, right?
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, Will Smith,
you're so good at this,
is walking to the front of the stage,
laughing.
Right, and I thought this was like a PR stunt,
like they were going to dap up, like they were going to be like,
which some people still think that they are.
I'm one of them.
Okay, so let's talk about that right after this. And so then he just slaps him across the face, and then Chris Rock goes, "Wow, I just got slapped by Will Smith," and I was like, "Wow, this is definitely a joke." But Chris Rock is being a professional, right, and not getting emotions involved. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, "Okay, cool, it's done. Like that was funny. Like this is a cool bit or whatever." And then Will Smith goes, "Keep my wife out of your mouth."
He said, "Mm-mm."
I'm beeping it out because it's YouTube.
No, you can say whatever you want on YouTube.
Out of your mother mouth.
Wait.
Right?
Keep my wife's name out of your mother's mouth?
Out of my mother. Then the other word.
I don't know. I didn't see it. What other word? I only saw the thing. Like, what did he say?
Mother effing.
Well, that's weird that he said mother effing.
You're getting me off track.
Go ahead. Keep setting the scene.
And then he said it again.
Keep setting the scene.
Well, what just happened?
Oh, no.
How do I get out of this?
What did you do?
Okay. When you're doing the editing, just show yourself right now. Or no, wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh, show Ima.
What are you doing?
This app thing just came up. Why did this come up?
Technical difficulties again. We're 2 for 2 on technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. We're good now.
Okay.
We're good. Okay. And then he says it again. And now I'm hearing today that the Academy Awards, like whatever you call it, committee or whatever, they're thinking about kicking him out.
Back up.
Like he's not allowed
to go anymore. You need to back away from the table. You're in the table. There you go.
Maybe that's what the problem was.
Okay. You got it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Wow. Okay. So they're threatening on kicking him out. So.
Well, they have to say.
This is why I come to you.
They have to say they're going to kick him out now.
Is this real?
No.
It's not real.
No.
So it's a huge stunt that like a bunch of people are involved with.
I don't know if a bunch of people are involved, but it is not real.
And why do you say that?
If it was real, one, Chris Rock does not let someone smack him in the face with no retaliation for just that he's not.
Did he apologize or no?
Will Smith did.
Yeah.
2, if there is an assault, which is what that was,
right?
And everyone had to have thought it was a bit, or he would have got kicked out immediately. Because you can't just walk up to someone. Because what if he hadn't told the joke? And what if Will Smith just walked up and punched fucking Chris Rock in the face for no reason? Which is kind of what he did anyway. Right. If he did that, everything would have stopped. The security guards would have all ran out. Because there is a bunch of security there. Security would have came out, would have grabbed Will Smith, taken Will Smith out. He wouldn't have been able to come back into the show. He certainly wouldn't have been able to go back to his seat and sit down in his seat and be like, now he's a heckler. He's going from just being a guy, now he's a heckler. And a heckler, by the way, who walked on stage and smacked somebody. And the smack itself looks like it's acted. Like he goes up and he's just like, boom. And so it's like he didn't rear back. I don't know. It just looks so staged that it couldn't have been real. Couldn't have. Too many other things would have happened as consequences for it to be real.
Right.
And I heard a good point the other day. What if Amy Schumer would have made that joke? And he would have walked up. Would he have walked up and smacked Amy Schumer in the face?
Oh, that's a good point.
And then what happens? Does he go to? And then does he go to jail? And then does he go to jail?
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that in itself, they set it up to where Amy Schumer wouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to have Amy Schumer get smacked in the face. And so everything had to have happened perfectly for that to have occurred. And it not just gone completely sideways.
Right.
Now, the end game is that everyone's talking about the Oscars. And that's genius of them.
And that's good for the Oscars.
That's good for the Oscars. Any publicity is publicity. So are they going to kick Will Smith out? No, they're not going to kick Will Smith out. They're going to say they're going to kick Will Smith out, and then they're going to wait until everyone starts paying attention to the Ukrainian war going on right now, instead of one man smacking another man for telling a bad joke. And then they're just going to forget about it. And no one's going to care because there's going to be another news cycle. Something crazy is going to happen. And then we're just going to move on.
Let's wrap it up with this segment on showing me the slap one more time.
No, I'm not showing you the slap. We're not done yet.
No, just that segment.
Oh, that segment. So he walks up to him and he goes, "Bow."
I love that.
That's what he did. That's my Will Smith smack.
First of all, you look dressed for the Oscars.
I just got back. I just got back from the after party.
I knew that we had to represent. Like I saw earlier, Frank was like, "Hey, we have one media credential. Who's gonna get it?" He didn't even ask me.
Well, I had to go out to scout out our LA office.
Oh yeah.
So I think next time we might go over to the LA office, and then we can do the pod from LA.
Love that.
We'll be doing shows from different places.
Did you talk to Leo?
No.
Fuck. Leo's always hard to get a hold of.
He was out smashing hoes.
That a boy.
All
right, what else you got? First of all, this is flowing great.
I love
We're
it.
Flowing. We're going.
You got to remember, never.
We're swimming now. Now we're climbing.
Oh, did I tell you? So the video one. So we put video one out there, right? We film video one. Right. I go into the editing room. And I'm like, okay.
At the office.
Adobe Premiere. Big up to Adobe Premiere. I download Adobe. Throw it in there. Do my magic. Magic hands.
Ooh, yeah.
Do my magic, which I've never. And just so everyone knows, similar. This is public disclaimer to the audience. All four of you.
Yes.
I've never done Adobe Premiere before. So before the silly Shanias all show up, and when I
and they're like, wow, what a bad editing
sucked.
job.
Yeah, the editing wasn't even that good. What are you doing? It was episode 1, first of all. Second of all, it was the first time I'd ever used Adobe Premiere. So
looks great.
So keep comments coming. I
really like how you kind of cut the angles.
I love positive criticism.
And
but I don't know.
I'm sure though that when you're watching this video, you're already going to know we have another angle over here to show you.
Yes, episode 2, we're going to be expanding again, moving forward the whole time, just like with the regular pod. We're constantly going to be expanding, constantly doing new things.
Right.
When we first started, we didn't have a theme song. When we first started, but then we got the theme song. Now, when we first started, we didn't have the Metaverse, but now we got the Metaverse.
Now we do.
So, just so everyone knows, I'll continue to do what I can to make everything look good.
Yep.
But, I mean, I know that if you can do this, you can do anything, Matt Heaton.
That's me. That's why they always call me Big Time Heaton.
Who calls you that? Name 3 people that call you that I can verify. Right. That's what I thought. Anyway. So I get in the office. I'm going at it. I am cutting the video, cutting it, getting it right. But then that's actually what I was doing Sunday during the day. So then I have to go play baseball. So I go play basketball and I come home. I'm like, okay, let me jump back in. I'm going to jump back in, finish it up, maybe even be able to post it Sunday night at the same time when I was going to post.
Right.
We post the pod and we'll post the
video. Podcast.
So I get in, I go to load it up, and it just sounds like something is not right. It's all choppy. It's not working at all. The sound's not right.
Right.
And I'm like, I think that I have completely lost the ability to even, I think I'm going to have to start completely over. And while it may seem easy to you because you think everything's easy because you don't have to do anything, the reality...
I appreciate you.
Do you?
You.
Okay. How much?
This much.
Okay.
That's pretty big.
That's a lot. So
some would say this is big, right? But this is really big.
Would you say this is big?
You know, sometimes.
Oh my gosh. You probably would say this is big.
Okay, we're getting off topic. They're gonna ban us off YouTube on the first episode.
Second. Anyway, so I'm in Adobe Premiere. Big shout out. Maybe we can get Adobe to be a sponsor someday.
Dude, presented by
Adobe /Oculus /Meta /Cash App /Jordan. Just try and get Jordan in there. But so
Jordan.
Anyway, it's not working at all. Right. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm out. I turn it off. I'm like, I'm trying to get fixes. I'm trying to put in stuff to fix it. Nothing's working. So now I'm afraid that I'm making it worse than it started by trying to do a bunch of stuff to fix it. So turn it off, go away.
Right.
Come back, sleep on it. Right. Let it go. So I come back in. Right.
First of all, that's good advice for anything. Don't ever jump to conclusions. Don't ever hit that send button unless you're 100% sure that you're ready to go.
Right. If you're having troubles, go away and come back.
Sleep on it. Right.
So I come back Monday, sit back down. It's still not working. So I only messed with it for a little bit. I'm like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I go out. And the whole time I'm looking for like videos of how to fix it, what it could be, what's going on.
Right.
Everything's kind of telling me the same thing over and over again. And I already tried that, so I know it's not going to work.
Dang. Okay.
So then I go to Tuesday before you call, or while you were out selling Oculuses.
Right.
I sit back down to it and I open it up and I reinstall Adobe. The old reinstall trick.
Oh, yeah. The reinstall.
Put it back in. Voila. Works perfect. Works perfect. And I found, because I got about 3/4 of the way through, and that's when it wasn't working.
Okay.
Found the 3/4 that I had already had, and then was able to move on from there. Was good to go. Got it done. Got it posted on YouTube.
Maddie, listen.
The first episode that everyone has seen. All 40 people.
I don't.
Probably 10 people.
Maybe I don't say that I appreciate you enough.
No, you definitely don't.
I appreciate you.
You haven't said that ever.
I think I said it at the beginning of this episode. So go back and do a rewind.
Since this episode,
hold on. Insert the clip from 30 minutes ago to right now.
Right.
Insert.
Okay. You've said it this episode, but you've never said it before. Specifically, what you said before was, if I can do this, I can do anything. Referring to this.
Somebody said today that was their favorite part of the last episode, was just me saying no to everything.
But you're a content guy. You're the brand.
I'm a content guy.
Looking like Phil Collins.
Things. Okay. Are we getting close to ending it out? I'm gonna go up to the whiteboard really quick if you're okay with that.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Can everybody see me?
Half a mat. We got half a mat at the whiteboard.
Okay. So just to finish it out, first of all, we're big active on Twitter. Mats and Chats on Twitter, okay?
Yep.
And now we're on, as you guys can see, YouTube.
The tubiest.
And hopefully you're watching it on YouTube right now. This is so weird how I'm kind of like talking in my apartment where there's like a camera, but really there's nothing. So it's
there's nothing at all.
And so it's kind of awkward. And so what I need you guys to do is like and subscribe.
But you know, also, this is still just a regular podcast. There's people that can't see you. That's what I don't know. We can't forget about our core following of 5 listeners that don't watch on YouTube.
But YouTube, we can grow faster. People like videos, right?
So you think that we ditch our podcast, our non-viewer podcast listeners? We can't do that.
I can't do that.
What if people don't have a phone? What if people don't have like a TV to watch?
What I have found out even in 2022 is podcasts. People like podcasts, but getting new people into podcasts very difficult. Okay.
Okay.
The cost of the acquisition of a customer, which is a real marketing term, that's very expensive. It's very expensive on podcasts. What it's not expensive on is YouTube. I need you guys to share the video, okay? Because I'm posting it out on Mats and Chats on Twitter. All you got to do is share it from there. And then everyone can see all of this, like and subscribe, and we're going to grow. We're going to grow the Silly Shania gang. It's going to be huge.
The Shanias unite.
Right.
And I wish you could put a gold medal up there, because just to reiterate, gold medal interview in the metaverse.
I don't think people.
This is new. We're breaking new ground.
I don't think that people understand all the hard work that's going into all of this and getting a professional athlete that's won a gold medal at the Olympics. I don't think they do.
On the pod, one of our most esteemed guests.
Okay, let me just tell you really quick, and I don't want to hate on anybody, but the top podcaster on Spotify, we're not going to say his name, I looked through his last couple guests. I don't even know who they are. And we're going to have a gold medalist from the Olympics on. Beat that.
He does beat that. He beats that every time. Oh, you going back?
Okay. So, are we about done? First of all, this is a great episode.
It's a good one.
Probably what, like 40? Or probably like 40 minutes right now.
No. We're not even that. We kept it to about a half hour.
You think it's... Wait, you want to do an over-under? You always lose these on the podcasts.
I mean, I bet it's over 30 minutes, but not much.
That's
not much.
That's what I thought.
This is going to be terrible on SoundCloud, just so you know.
Okay. All right. Well,
visually, this might be all right.
Of course it is. Thank you.
Thank you to everybody. Thank you at the end. Thank you to everybody that watches.
Right.
You can never forget about that.
Right. Even though one day this whole podcast and show is going to be huge, we won't ever forget about where we started at.
Right.
At the pool with one microphone.
At the pool, one microphone and bird drones.
Right. We can't forget about that. And now we're in a high-rise office.
Right. So, in the metaverse.
There's that. So
it's the weirdest feeling. I cannot tell you how weird a feeling it is. The fact that I feel after 30 minutes, you really start to feel like I'm actually looking at you and talking to you right across the table.
Because you are.
But I'm not. In a sense, like I feel like it's so weird how huge this is going to get for everybody. This is what everyone's going to do.
The content's going to get better. It's going to be more consistent. Like, listen,
the video's eventually going to become photorealistic, and that's going to be crazy.
What did I text you yesterday? What did I text you yesterday?
I don't know. I don't read your texts. Or was it 2 days ago?
I said, I'm itching to record. Let's go. I'm ready.
Right.
I want to get it going.
We're going.
But what have you ever heard me say that? What have you ever... Oh, shit.
Never. I've never heard you say that.
Right.
My wife did say that we do need to talk about more interesting things. I don't think and I promise she's not the only one that thinks that.
Damn. Okay, well, maybe guess what? Submit some things. Let's talk about them.
Right. We need to talk about things we need to talk about not important things, interesting things.
Oh, so you're saying like my car detail story, that wasn't very interesting. I mean, you can be honest with me. It wasn't. We should have scrapped it. Just scrap the whole thing.
Somebody said that you spent $1,000 on that.
Well, they thought I did.
No, that's ridiculous.
Right. So. Okay. We'll work on that.
Job.
More interesting topics. We want to please all the listeners, and I like how that listener, as you have told me, this isn't what I think. This is what you've told me. She's only listened to a couple episodes of the 51 that we have.
It's true.
We've had a ton of interesting topics. We have to be dedicated. Dedicated.
We have interesting topics to us.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take it as constructive criticism. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll keep going. Maybe next episode you can give us an update on the new house.
Let's see some comments on the videos.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh, we'll add that for the next one. Comment. Doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter. So. Well, careful what you wish for. All right, hit the music.
Hit the music.